What is up and how is it going, guys and gals? You're listening to the voice of Boom Nation, and today I am happy to be bringing you all a very special 3,000 subscriber celebration video. I hope you guys enjoy it, and in the background you're going to be watching some very entertaining SMR nuclear gameplay in Black Ops 2, and I believe I actually end up getting a 42 gun streak, so hopefully you guys enjoy that. It's super intense, super fun to watch, and without further ado, let's get into some of the questions. Now, I think I have one Twitter question, which will be the first one asked in this video, and then the rest of them are taken from the YouTube comment section. So I want to thank you guys for asking so many questions for this video, and let's get to it. So the first question here comes from Austin Atkins, and he asks, on a weekly basis, how much do you play COD? So this is interesting, and I figured out that I probably play about 10 to 11 hours of video games per week total, and probably about 90 to 95% of that is going to be Call of Duty. So because of that, it's probably about 9 to 10 hours of Call of Duty per week. Hope that answers your question. The further along the year moves, you know, once you get into the summer and stuff, I start playing other games more and more frequently because, of course, everyone gets, you know, a little tired of COD eventually. Personally, I'm still having a blast, as you can see in this gameplay. Just doing some great work with this unorthodox class setup. But yeah, I'm enjoying COD right now, but it will vary depending on the time of the year and how much workload I have during the week. Of course, during summer, I'm going to be playing a lot more because I don't have school at all, but as of right now, it's probably about 10 hours of Call of Duty per week. So the next question we have here comes from NinjaCat910, and this is from the YouTube comment section of one of my videos, and he asks, what position do you play in soccer? What soccer position do you play? And for those of you that don't know, I am a soccer fan. That's my sport, and I know a lot of you guys probably play basketball, maybe you really like football, and of course I enjoy watching all of those sports, but the one I like to play the most is soccer. And to answer your question, I mostly play midfield. I'm pretty capable at defense, but the majority of the time I'm going to play one of the wings on the midfield. Now this varies depending on the skill level of my team. If I'm going to be one of the best players on my team, which happened a lot in my earlier years of soccer, when I hadn't moved up to a more competitive stage, I would typically play a center midfielder, and I would kind of run the show and kind of act like the point guard, almost like a point guard would be in basketball and that sort of thing. But I've kind of moved up an echelon of skill level, and I'm no longer the star of the team. So because of that, I play probably about a left wing, and that's just going to be you know, in the middle of the field on the very left side for those of you that don't play soccer very much. So that's my position. Hope that answered your question. So the next question comes from Triple Action 10, and he asks, do you have any other favorite games at the moment? And this is a pretty interesting question. Right now I'm playing mostly Call of Duty just because I find it really fun to make videos about, and I'm just enjoying it a lot at the moment. So that's what I've been making videos about, and that's what I've been playing the most. But I did get Far Cry 3 back for Christmas, and that was really fun. I enjoyed that a lot. I haven't played it in a while, but it is a really fun game. I'm really looking forward to Watch Dogs, which I don't know when it comes out. I know it's coming out sometime this year, and it will be coming out for the PS4 for those of you that weren't aware, and I am pumped for that. I so want to play that game. It looks awesome. So that's probably something I'm going to be doing a lot in the future. And a comment question for the day for you guys, kind of flip the situation around here. Do you think you'd like to see me play other games on my channel? Maybe I could make a second channel dedicated completely to Let's Plays and other video games. I was thinking I would do that over the summer, and that could be something really fun to do to occupy more of my time and just spend more time having fun making videos for you guys. So if that's something you'd like to see, please let me know in the comment section below. And without further ado, let's get into the next question. Moving on now, the next question comes from Mr. Monkey Business 17, and he asks, do you see yourself in a big partnership like joining Machinima, for example? And my answer to that is I am partnered with Yaush right now. I don't know if he knew it when he asked. No harm, no foul there, buddy. Don't worry about it. But I am partnered with Yaush for those of you that weren't aware, and I'm sure there's some of you guys out there that didn't know that. I am partnered with Yaush. It's been a great experience for me. If you don't know who they are, go look them up. If you want to know how to spell it, it's Y-E-O-U-S-C-H. And they are a fantastic network. Now, they're fairly new, not nearly as old as Machinima, And no disrespect to Machinima, but I am so thankful. I count my blessings, I count my lucky stars that I chose Yoush, because they are such a better fit for me, and I think they'll be a better fit for a lot of you guys out there that are looking for a more personable, a more community-oriented experience. It's really a closely knit network of people, and I've really been enjoying it a lot. I want to give a personal thank you to OG Walrus, who's been a big help to me with the partnership process, and also with just helping my channel grow and that sort of thing, kind of taking me under his wing. It's been really awesome getting to work with him and other members of the Yoush staff like Chaos Silencer and stuff like that on the partnership process. So I just want to say Yoush is awesome, and I really hope you guys consider joining this network if that's your thing, if you have a YouTube channel, because it's been a great experience for me. And I am signed on a contract with Yoush for 2 years. So that means for the next 2 years I will be with Yoush no matter what, through thick and thin, and I look forward to that, honestly. I don't think I'll ever move over to Machinima. Once again, no disrespect to them over there. I think they run a very well put together network, but at the same time, I'm very satisfied with my experience so far. Hope that answered your question, and let's move on to the next one. So the next one comes from Audi Cluedo, and I hope I didn't mispronounce that username. It's a pretty awesome one in my opinion, but anyways, regardless of that fact, he asks, what made you want to make vids? Meaning videos. And a lot of people ask this question in the comment section, so if I didn't choose yours, just please, don't be offended. I just chose one at random to try and make it as fair as possible, and the answer is, for a while, especially like 3 years ago, I was watching YouTube videos on Call of Duty a lot, and I was really getting into the whole YouTube gaming video scene, and I was just finding out about White Boy and Woody and T Martin and all those like really popular people right now. And my mom and dad were pushing me to get a hobby, because all I did was kind of sit around the house and play video games and go to school and play soccer and that sort of thing, and they were encouraging me to find a new hobby and find something productive to do with my time if I could. So I kind of took that to heart, and I turned what I love, which is gaming, into a hobby, and it's been a phenomenal experience for me. It's probably the most fun I've ever had in my life. Honest to God, it's one of the best things I've ever done, and I would never look back on it. It's been an awesome experience for me, and I've been having so much fun doing it, making these videos for you guys. So my answer to you is, I was kind of, I was kind of innovative about it, and my goal was to get a new hobby, and I turned what I love doing into a hobby, and that's the story basically. I saw other people doing it, I thought it was really cool. Originally, I wanted to post Gears of War 3 videos. For those of you that don't know that game, it's pretty fun. I don't play it anymore because it's fairly old now, like a couple years old, but it is a fairly fun game, and I was watching lots of YouTubers that were posting videos about this game frequently, and I wanted to be one of them. Like, I thought that would be so cool. So I got into the YouTube scene, I started posting Gears of War videos, and shortly after that, I found that I was having more fun posting Call of Duty videos, because most of my friends played Call of Duty and not Gears of War, so I got into that and never even looked back. So that's the story on that, and let's get on to the next question. Oh, and also guys, I went ahead and threw some extra gameplay at the end here. You'll be watching some MP7 absolute wreckage on the map Meltdown, and should be interesting to watch. But the next question here comes from CB Fatals, and he asks, will you keep uploading COD in a couple years time, or will you move to a different FPS or a complete change of game type? And my answer to this question is, I can't predict the future. I don't know for sure. All I know is I really enjoy playing Call of Duty, and it's a really fun game. I'm sure it will still be around for a while. As you guys know, I think Modern Warfare 4 is going to be coming out later this year. I'll probably pick that up and play it, but I'm really looking forward to the new consoles and the games that they offer as well. I think I'll definitely keep playing Call of Duty if they come out with a new version for the new consoles that's new and improved and better graphics and just more fun in general. But when it reaches a point where they just stop innovating and it just becomes the copy and paste work that it has been the past couple times, besides Black Ops 2 of course, then I might move on to a different game. I don't know for sure. It's not set in stone by any means, but what I do know is there's lots of fun games out there to play. Like I said before, I'm really looking forward to Watch Dogs on the new PS4. I I think that's going to be a phenomenal game to play. There was another one coming out for the PS4 called Drive Club, which looks pretty interesting. I have a lot of fun playing driving games. They can be pretty lonely though when you're just playing by yourself against computers. So I think the whole aspect of it being a team racing game could really bring life to that saga and that kind of genre of games, and make it more entertaining for me and other players as well. So hope that answered your question, and let's move on to another one. Alright, so the next and final question for today's video comes from Trajan Jackson. Trajan, I don't know how you pronounce that. It's a pretty awesome name. But regardless, he asks, what is your favorite gun in Black Ops 2? This differs depending on the day, depending on the week, depending on the month. There's lots of different things I like to do in Call of Duty. Right now, I'm really into trying to just go knife only, you know, use those combat axes and only a knife. And I find that really entertaining because it's a challenge and it makes Call of Duty a different game almost when you do try and use those sorts of unorthodox class setups and that sort of thing. So I like to do that quite a bit, whether it be using a knife, a crossbow, all sorts of wacky setups. But I would say my favorite thing to do when I'm doing well at it is sniping. That's probably the most fun for me when I can do well at it, which is probably about, I mean, it depends on the lobby of course, but I have a couple golden snipers and I really enjoy that a lot. I go through phases of just purely sniping and sometimes just phases of recreationally, you know, just sniping for fun every now and then, and that's probably what I enjoy the most. But who doesn't enjoy getting those 100+ gameplays with that golden MP7, PDW, Vector, you name it, and having fun that way too. So there's a lot of different ways that I enjoy playing Call of Duty, but probably the most fun I have is when I'm able to do well sniping. That's the most fun that I have, so I'd probably say the DSR-50 is my favorite gun to use in Black Ops 2. I hope you guys enjoyed today's Q&A video, and if you did enjoy it, please leave a like rating to let me know, maybe a comment as well. Remember to answer the comment question of the day, which is, would you like to see me post more games on this channel, or possibly create a second channel completely dedicated to Let's Plays and stuff like that in the future? I was probably thinking about doing that over the summer, so let me know if that interests you at all, and I'd be happy to do that for you guys. Regardless of that, like ratings are important because I'd like to know if you all enjoy these types of videos and how often you want to see them. I'm thinking I'm going to try and do another one for 4,000, but again, if I can't keep up with the milestones and everything because my channel's grown so fast, I'll probably do another one at 5,000, which will be really awesome as well. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Thanks so much for all of your amazing support on my channel, and have a great day.